window blue as the city fades to velvet. A cup warm in both palms, curtains hardly moving, the clock choosing not to speak. The room keeps a low glow over notebooks and margins, ink drifting like a tide that forgot to rise or fall. I unlaced the hours from the earlier hurry, setting them one by one on the sill to cool the shoes by the door. Remember long corridors, their laces like thin roads leading nowhere. Urgent, a thought slips off its arm or finds a chair and simply sits with me. Nothing asks for answers, not the lamp, not the hallway's gentlest echo. I breathe in the flavor of late tea and paper, letting the day stand at a distance and nod. There's a hush between footsteps and floor, where every name I carry grows lighter. I near the place where threads stop pulling, where a heart remembers how to roost. At night we loosen the knots, one tender loop at a time, letting the tangle inside learn the long way home. At night we loosen the knots, and nothing has to climb. Even the moon leans back, content to be only shown. At night we loosen the knots, while the world steps softly past. What stays becomes a land, and what leaves becomes the past. Sad turn the page, the way tides turn toward the shore, slow enough to hear the fine sand settle the day. Small friction screens, doors, faces flatten like petals between quiet pages. My pulse finds a slower hand, writing letters rounded like stones from a river long traveled. I remember the stairwell where I said too little, the elevator where I said too much. Somewhere a train glides through its own reflection, I let it pass without waving it down. Denied the room and I share a promise, no contest, no verdicts, no bargains with the dark. There's a door I don't need to open, it opens by not being touched. I near the place where threads stop pulling, and the heart sets its luggage down. At night we loosen the knots, one tender loop at a time, letting the tangle inside learn the long way home. At night we loosen the knots, and nothing has to climb. Even the moon leans back, content to be only shown. At night we loosen, we name what hurt, then let it pass. What's true becomes a land, and what's heavy leaves at last. Between the second hands, quiet leaps, and the soft return of breath, I find the stray thread at the edge of my chest and feel it slacken under a gentler grip. No thunder, no grand reveal, just a small click of a lock unlearning itself. If there was a map, it would be a blank page that knows exactly where we are. That night we loosen the knots, one careful loop at a time, letting the tendon inside claim its quiet home. At night we loosen the knots, nothing forced to climb. The skyline sighs and the stars keep writing in chrome. At night we loosen the knots, we leave what isn't ours to hold, and what remains glows softly like stories told in gold. At night we loosen the knots, if morning needs our names it knows, but now we drift on linen seas where every small mercy flows. Framed into an ember cup, empty palms still warm, the page closes without closing anything, and the room keeps me the way a shoreline keeps foam. The night folds its arms around the room, a faint hum under every sigh. The lamp breathes slow across the walls, as if it remembers daylight's name. Steam curls from my cup, tracing invisible lines, like soft thoughts I never sent. Pages open but no words arrive, only the echo of what was meant. Outside, a streetlight flickers twice, forgetting what hour it should be. I let my shoulders forget their shape and drift into the sound of me. There's peace in the poise before it fades, a fragile glow the world won't take away. The quiet that holds the night wraps me where I can't be found. The quiet that holds the night turns every thought into sound. I don't need to speak to be real, just to breathe and softly feel. The quiet that holds the night and all it allows me to heal. The room smells like rain that never came, and time forgets its steady climb. My pulse is steady but small enough, like footsteps fading out of rhyme. A single light on the neighbor's floor keeps time with my slower breath. Strange how silence can hold so much without ever needing depth. There's peace in the hush before it fades, a soft surrender that the noise obeys. The quiet that holds the night wraps me where I can't be found. The quiet that holds the night turns every thought into sound. I don't need to speak to be real, just to breathe and softly feel. The quiet that holds the night and all it allows me to heal. If I let go, the silence stays unmoved by what I've lost. Every dream that slipped away returns in softer frost. I light no candle, make no plea. The dark itself takes care of me. quiet that holds the night wraps me in its steady glow. The quiet that holds the night teaches me what I already know. I don't need to rush or hide. The calm has nowhere to go. The quiet that holds the night is everything I need to know. The lamp hums its final note, a slow breath before it fades. I close my eyes not to escape, but to stay. A window sighs against the night. A single leaf turns in the glow. Nothing rushes, nothing knocks. The air moves slow enough to know. There's a chair that keeps its silence beside the cup I never filled. The clock forgets the shape of time, and peace becomes the only will. The ceiling hums with quiet light, its warmth unthreading every thought. I let the minutes find their edge and fade into what isn't sought. Each breath a tiny land and floating where I can't be seen. The night folds gently inward and everything feels clean. Beneath the gentle hours, I let my body fall from sound. Beneath the gentle hours, the world no longer turns around. Every thought unwinds its color, every shadow learns its name. Beneath the gentle hours, I feel quietly the same. My fingers trace the table's grain like rivers through forgotten dreams. The night outside has no direction, just a pulse beneath its seams. A curtain lifts and settles back like breathing made of silk. I taste the echo of my name and let it drift where hearts rebuild. Each breath a soft reminder that stillness can be kind. Every sound that used to matter has quietly resigned. Beneath the gentle hours, I let my body fall from sound. Beneath the gentle hours, the world no longer turns around. Every thought unwinds its color, every shadow learns its name. Beneath the gentle hours, I feel quietly the same. There's peace in what remains unseen, a softness time forgot to steal. No voice, no rush, no promise, just the weight of what feels real. The night doesn't ask me to move, and I no longer need to explain. Beneath the gentle hours, I float through quiet air. Beneath the gentle hours, I'm lighter than my care. Every echo finds its stillness, every dream begins to mend. Beneath the gentle hours, I am whole again. The cup cools beside my hand, the world hums low, it thought slips across the floor. Like a whisper, the walls remember. I lean into the quiet hum where nothing waits to be defined. The window hums a fragile song, the kind that ends before it starts. My breath curls up and fades to gold, the air collecting scattered parts. The room is wide but never lonely. Its silence wears my shape tonight. I trace the edges of what's fading and hold what still feels right. Every thought slows to kindness. Every sound begins to bend. The world turns softer at the corners, and time forgets to end. Her soft light lingers, I'll remain somewhere between the hush and rain. Where soft light lingers, I'll stay, breathing what the night won't say. No need to move, no need to start. Stillness hums inside my heart. Where soft light lingers, I'll remain until the morning drifts my way. The city hum is far away now, a dream beneath the glass. I fold the hours into corners and let their weight just pass. A photo frame tilts toward me, its smile blurred but kind. I meet its eyes for just a moment and leave the past behind. Every voice becomes a river, flowing out of time and fear. Every silence tells me softly, you're already here. Where soft light lingers, I'll remain somewhere between the hush and rain. Where soft light lingers, I'll stay, breathing what the night won't say. No need to move, no need to start. Stillness hums inside my heart. Where soft light lingers, I'll remain until the morning drifts my way. The hours turn translucent, their voices made of glass. I listen to the space between where everything is meant to pass. Nothing breaks, nothing calls, just the quiet of it all. When soft light lingers, I'll remain where the quiet hum feels kind. Where soft light lingers, I'll stay and let the world unwind. No need to rush, no need to speak. I found the calm I used to seek. Where soft light lingers, I'll remain until the dawn forgets my name. the curtain breeze once more. I close my eyes and float inside the quiet I've been looking for. The quiet I've been looking for. Light moves slow across the glass, like memory learning how to fade. The room hums beneath its breath, holding still what the day has made. Curtains draw a tender shape over books and folded sheets. The world outside is half asleep, a whisper under concrete beats. I pour the silence in my hands, let it rest until it warms. Every minute finds its way, and every way transforms. Each sigh becomes a language that only calm can speak. Between the hum and heartbeat, the light turns slow and deep. Slow light through quiet windows, drifting soft across the floor. Slow light through quiet windows shows what I've been looking for. Every shadow hums forgiveness, every breath a gentle door. Slow light through quiet windows. I don't need anything more. The clock ticks once, then hesitates as if it wants to stay. The paper still remembers ink, but not what it tried to say. The wind is soft enough to listen, the glass is warm with gold. I watch it all without a thought and somehow feel consoled. Each sigh becomes a lantern that glows but never burns. Between the stillness and the sound, the light returns. Slow light through quiet windows, drifting soft across the floor. Slow light through quiet windows shows what I've been looking for. Every shadow hums forgiveness, every breath a gentle door. Slow light through quiet windows. I don't need anything more. If peace had hands, they'd move like this, without promise, without demand. They touch the world and leave no mark, just warmth where they had been. The night exhales its quiet song, and the air forgets to end. Slow light through quiet windows, holding still the shape of grace. Slow light through quiet windows paints forgiveness on my face. Every shadow hums a promise, every breath begins to soar. Slow light through quiet windows. I don't need anything more. The light leans low and lingers. The room delves to air. I breathe once more between holds a softness untouched by time. Dust turning gold where it falls. No need to move, no need to know. The room forgives it all. My breath folds into the quiet, like a letter that's never been sent. The floor remembers every footstep, the gentle weight of where I went. A shadow hums against the wall, its edges barely awake. I hold my silence like a secret that no one needs to take. Every heartbeat slows in rhythm with a hush that never fades. There's a peace in what's unspoken, a calm the dark has made. In the space that gently stays, I let the noise dissolve. In the space that gently stays, I lose the need to solve. Every thought becomes a feather falling slow in quiet air. In the space that gently stays, I find myself still there. The lamp hums like it's breathing. The night leans through the door. I'm smaller than the silence now, and softer than before. No answers left to gather, no words to rearrange. I live between the seconds where nothing needs to change. Every heartbeat slows in rhythm with a hush that never fades. There's a peace in what's unspoken, a calm the dark has made. In the space that gently stays, I let the noise dissolve. In the space that gently stays, I lose the need to solve. Every thought becomes a feather falling slow in quiet air. In the space that gently stays, I find myself still there. If I speak, the sound will break it, so I learn to hum instead. The melody is for no one, just a thread inside my head. Here the stillness isn't empty, it's simply full of care. In the space that gently stays, time forgets to pass. In the space that gently stays, I breathe at last. Every thought turns weightless, every dream begins to mend. In the space that gently stays, I let the night descend. The window sighs, the curtains still, the air a quiet flame. I close my eyes and drift within the space that has no name. against the glass, a single light on the neighbor's wall. Even the air forgets to move as silence gently takes it all. Steam drifts from a porcelain cup, folding back into the air. The pages breathe without a sound, as if words were sleeping there. I count the seconds like soft rain, but no rain ever falls. The stillness stretches like a thread and ties itself through it all. Somewhere beyond the city's hum, the dawn prepares to start. I can almost hear its promise, quiet in my heart. In the still air before morning, I find the shape of calm. In the still air before morning, I lay down every alarm. Every thought fades into color, every dream learns to stay. In the still air before morning, the world feels far away. The clock ticks once and disappears like footsteps down an empty hall. The lamp forgets its own small flame, but I don't mind at all. The world outside turns silver pale, but here it stays unmoved. There's peace in what won't hurry, in everything subdued. Somewhere beyond the sleeping streets, a faint horizon glows. I listen for its rhythm as the quiet slowly grows. In the still air before morning, I find the shape of calm. In the still air before morning, I lay down every alarm. Every thought fades into color, every dream learns to stay. In the still air before morning, the world feels far away. No footsteps, no sound of turning keys, only the hum beneath the floor. The air holds everything gently and asks for nothing more. If peace had a color, it would live in this room, in the breath before the bloom. In the still air before morning, I float between the hours. In the still air before morning, the world forgets its power. Every thought turns into quiet, every heart begins to sway. In the still air before morning, I slowly drift away. The window breathes, the light returns as dawn begins to climb. I leave the hush behind me slow and step back into time. The lamp hums low beside my hand, a thread of gold along the floor. The night inhales and waits again, the quiet deeper than before. Curtains shift like like slow heartbeat. The air knows every sound. Dust drips soft as daylight's echo, finding nowhere to be found. The room remembers whispered words, still hovering in its frame. I breathe, and it breathes with me, unspoken all the same. Between the sigh and stillness, there's a rhythm small and kind. Every breath becomes a promise that peace won't fall behind. A room that breathes with me, keeps time with all I've lost. A room that breathes with me, no silence has its cost. Every wall hums slow forgiveness, every light bends gracefully. I rest inside the gentle pulse, a room that breathes with me. Shadows lean along the shelves, their edges soft and near. The past no longer feels like weight, just air I used to wear. A photograph fades kindly now, its colors folded thin. I let it blur without regret and exhale what has been. Between the sigh and stillness, a quiet truth remains. Even emptiness can hold me and never feel the same. A room that breathes with me, keeps time with all I've lost. A room that breathes with me, no silence has its cost. Every wall hums slow forgiveness, every light bends gracefully. I rest inside the gentle pulse, a room that breathes with me. If stillness had a heartbeat, it would echo in this space. Not loud, not bright, not pleading, just warmth I can embrace. I close my eyes and listen to the sound of nothing's care. A room that breathes with me, slows a turning world outside. A room that breathes with me, lets every tear subside. Every wall becomes a whisper, every shadow learns to see, and I remain quietly in a room that breathes with me. The air expands, then folds again, like lungs content to rest. The room exhales beside my heart and hums me into rest. Into itself, a quiet ripple through the dark. No need for words or reasons now, just the echo of a spark. The clock forgets to measure time, its hands drip slow and kind. I breathe between the passing hours and leave no trace behind. The air hangs still, a fragile thread woven soft through sleepless rooms. Even shadows seem to linger in gentle wordless blooms. Between the hush and the low hum, I feel the air edges blur. Every sound dissolves to memory, and peace begins to stir. In the calm between heartbeats, the world forgets to move. In the calm between heartbeats, the quiet starts to prove that I'm enough without the noise. That stillness has its voice. In the calm between heartbeats, I find what I can't lose. The curtain sways like gentle breath. The floor hums under skin. A candle flickers once, then stays, content to stay within. No wind outside, no rain to fall, just air that softly bends. I trace the shape of silence now and call it one of my friends. Between the hush and the low hum, I feel the edges blur. Every sound dissolves to memory, and peace begins to stir. In the calm between heartbeats, the world forgets to move. In the calm between heartbeats, the quiet starts to prove that I'm enough without the noise. That stillness has its voice. In the calm between heartbeats, I find what I can't lose. I used to fear the spaces, the pause in this endless song, but now they hold me softly and show me I belong. No rush, no claim, no reason, just the rhythm of release. In the calm between heartbeats, I breathe the world anew. In the calm between heartbeats, I hear what's always true. Every silence paints forgiveness. Every breath becomes the key. In the calm between heartbeats, I finally rest in me. The night exhales, the light returns as morning finds its line. I linger in the space between and call that moment mine. The air stands still, a painted hush. The window breathes a fading hue. Somewhere outside the night forgets what it was meant to do. A glass half full of quiet light reflects the shape of passing thought. The walls remember every sigh, the laughter time forgot. A curtain lifts then falls again, like memory learning ease. The silence doesn't ask for more, it only wants to breathe. Between the hum and heartbeat, a tender glow begins to bloom. Every shadow starts to soften, leaving space for something new. When silence starts to glow, the night becomes a friend. When silence starts to glow, the noise comes to an end. I can hear the world exhaling as it lets its colors slow. When silence starts to glow, I finally let go. The candle bends but never fades, a breath away from dream. The clock forgets its careful rules and melts into the seam. I trace the air between the notes where truth and rest entwine. No melody, no reason left, just stillness by design. Between the hum and heartbeat, a tender glow begins to bloom. Every shadow starts to soften, and peace rewrites the room. When silence starts to glow, the night becomes a friend. When silence starts to glow, the noise comes to an end. I can hear the world exhaling as it lets its colors slow. When silence starts to glow, I finally let go. There's warmth in what remains unseen, a spark that needs no flame. The quiet carries everything without the need for name. No sound, no vow, no echo, just light beneath the skin. When silence starts to glow, the heart forgets to fight. When silence starts to glow, the dark becomes the light. Every thought dissolves like water, every breath begins to flow. When silence starts to glow, I find my way below. The room breathes slow, the air turns warm, the night no longer cold. I close my eyes to nothing more and watch the silence unfold. The city exhales into silver hush, the air alive but slow. A single lamp hums softly near, where quiet learns to glow. Steam curls from my cup and fades, a thread of warmth through shade. Every sound is half asleep, and nothing needs to be made. The walls reflect a gentler time, their colors breathe in love. I trace the air with open hands under quiet light. I let go. There's peace in the hum between words, a rhythm slow and wide, where thoughts dissolve to stillness, and I stop choosing sides. Under quiet light I stay, the night has nothing drifts away. The floor hums low beneath my feet, its rhythm slow and kind. I used to chase the louder things, but now I fall behind. The curtain sways to match my breath, like waves without the sea. The world outside turns far away, and none of it needs me. There's peace in the hum between words, a rhythm slow and wide. I let the silence take its form and stop what's left inside. Under quiet light I stay, the night has nothing more to prove. Under quiet light I lay and let the calm remove. Every line becomes forgiveness, every breath a soft replay. Under quiet light I stay as the noise drifts away. The clock forgets to count the time, and peace forgets its name. Stillness doesn't need a reason to hold me just the same. I close my eyes and follow light, where nothing stays the same. Full light I stay, the night unravels slow. Under quiet light I lay and let my breathing show. Every sound fades into silver, every thought begins to flow. Under quiet light I stay and watch the stillness grow. The lamp hums low, the air stands clear, a hush I've come to know. I breathe once more without a fear, under quiet light's soft glow. The night folds itself like fabric over quiet rooms and skin. The air is full of half-remembered songs, still echoing within. Steam from a cup drifts toward the ceiling, shaping ghosts of earlier hours. My hands forget the need to move, and time forgets its powers. The city hums through distant glass, but here it's barely heard. I breathe in rhythm with the walls, unfolding every word. The silence hums beneath my chest, A soft and weightless tune. It feels like nothing feels like peace. The way the night resumes. The sound of still breathing. The proof that I remain. The sound of still breathing. Like calm after the rain. No melody, no motion. Just warmth where shadows lean. The sound of still breathing is more than what it seems. The lamp flickers once then stays, like a thought refusing, and my pulse slows down to match the hum of everything that mends. A quiet heart doesn't disappear, it just learns how to stay. I count the pauses in the air and let them show the way. The silence hums beneath my chest, a soft and weightless tune. It feels like nothing feels like peace. The way the night resumes. The sound of still breathing. The proof that I remain. The sound of still breathing. Like calm after the rain. No melody, no motion. Just warmth where shadows lean. The sound of still breathing is more than what it seems. No need to speak, no need to name. The quiet says it all. Every thought that used to run now chooses just to fall. I hear myself returning to where I first belonged. The sound of still breathing, the pulse that softly stays. The sound of still breathing guides me through the haze. Every moment stretches gently, every breath becomes a sign. The sound of still breathing is how I know I'm fine. The air is calm, the night is kind. No hurry left to find. I close my eyes and listen close to the sound I leave behind. The light bends slow across the floor, the air too gentle to divide. Time forgets to move for now, and I forget to hide. A single clock breathes through the room, its rhythm soft and thin. The night unravels quietly from where the day has been. A page half turned, a thought half kept still, glowing in its trace. I count my breath like seconds do and find a slower pace. Between each tick a silence hums, a space the hours miss. It feels like air, it feels like peace, a quiet made of this. I'm breathing between the hours where the world forgets to run. I'm breathing between the hours where stillness drifts out of sight. I'm breathing between the hours until the morning comes. The cup is cold, the candle low, but warmth still finds its way. The window hums with distant stars that never fade away. I rest my eyes on nothing now. The room begins to hum, a rhythm not of time or sound, but where the heart is from. Between each tick a silence hums, a space the hours miss. I breathe it in and let it stay, a quiet made of bliss. I'm breathing between the hours where the world forgets to run. I'm breathing between the hours where stillness feels undone. Every thought turns into light, every fear drifts out of sight. I'm breathing between the hours until the morning comes. If time could hold its breath with me, the world would fade to kind. No need for words, no need for clocks, just silence intertwined. I let the night lean into me and leave the noise behind. I'm breathing in between the hours where peace begins to grow. I'm breathing between the hours where quiet starts to glow. Every sound becomes forgiveness, every thought a gentle drum. I'm breathing between the hours until the morning comes. The clock resumes its steady line, but softer than before. I'm breathing still between the hours The night holds steady on the floor, pale gold breathing slow. No sound, no shape, no reason left, just quiet I can know. The air curls soft around the land, the world forgets to turn. Each thought unfolds and drifts away, too gentle to return. The chair still hums from where I sat, a shadow learns my name. I listen to the room exhale and nothing feels the same. There's peace in being wide awake while everything else sleeps. Between the breaths of midnight air, the quiet softly keeps. In a quiet room still awake, the hours bend and stay. In a quiet room still awake, the noise has slipped away. Every thought turns into light, every ache begins to fade. In a quiet room still awake, I let the night persuade. I let the night persuade. The curtain sighs without a breeze, the walls hum low and kind. I used to fight the endless dark, now I let it unwind. half open on my knees, forgets the weight of lines. Each word dissolves like sugar slow, and peace rewrites the signs. There's peace in being wide awake while everything else sleeps. Between the breaths of midnight air, the quiet softly keeps. In a quiet room, still awake, the hours bend and stay. In a quiet room, still awake, the noise has slipped away. Every thought turns into light, every ache begins to fade. In a quiet room, still awake, I let the night persuade. Slow across the glass, a color I can't name. No need for meaning, no design, just warmth that softly came. The clock hums low, then disappears, and nothing feels the same. In a quiet room, still awake, I learned to be at peace. In a quiet room, still awake, the noise has found release. Every sound turns soft with grace, every breath begins to sway. In a quiet room, still awake, I rest inside the day. The lamp hums one last lullaby, the walls breathe slow and true. The quiet stays a little while, and I breathe with it too. I breathe with it too. The night leans soft against the pane, its silver touch like breath. Light flickers low across the glass, and time forgets what's left. A quiet hum inside the walls, the sound of warmth that stays. I trace the air with slower hands through gentle, endless haze. The room expands in stillness now, like lungs that learn to rest. I breathe the quiet through the glass and let the calm digest. There's peace inside this pale reflection, soft light bending slow. Every sound that used to learns the way to go. I'm breathing light through quiet windows, the world beyond in sleep. I'm breathing light through quiet windows, and every dream runs deep. No emotion left, no need to speak, just whispers learning glow. I'm breathing light through quiet windows and letting silence grow. The night still hums beneath the air, its rhythm slow and kind. I let my thoughts dissolve like dust and leave no trace behind. The curtains shift, the shadows move, but nothing seems to change. It's comfort in repetition's breath, and everything familiar strange. There's peace inside this pale reflection, soft light bending slow. Every sound that used to linger learns the way to go. I'm breathing light through quiet windows, the world beyond in sleep. I'm breathing light through quiet windows, and every dream runs deep. No motion left, no need to speak, just whispers learning glow. I'm breathing light through quiet windows and letting silence grow. The night exhales, the stars remain their rhythm soft and low. I don't belong to any hour, just to the quiet flow. A pulse beneath the stillness hums a truth I've come to know. I'm breathing light through quiet windows while morning hides its name. I'm breathing light through quiet windows, and nothing feels the same. Every thought becomes forgiveness, every sound turns slow. I'm breathing light through quiet windows and letting silence glow. The air is soft, the glass still warm, the world begins to slow. I breathe one last unbroken breath and watch the quiet grow.